Hi everyone, Cam Bennett. I'm the executive producer with Stories from Home, Bell MTS TV, and with me today,
Nicole Mediation, Executive Director, On Screen Manitoba.
How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for inviting me here to ask you a few questions.
And we kind of didn't rehearse, and I don't know what's coming.
That's very true.
It's because you came up with the questions, but
we've got 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, we've decided we're going to give ourselves 5 minutes, and I'm going to use the timer on this phone to play by the rules. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's see what happens. Okay, start it.
So, MTS Stories from Home, innovative program in Manitoba that really developed the documentary production community. CRTC decision, change is coming.
Yeah, for 10 years we've been making local content with local producers, local expression producers, and a great deal that has been documentary. We're extremely proud of that. Documentary's not going away. So the history of the change is that there were hearings in February, March of 2016. New rules were released in June of 2016, and they took effect September 1st, 2017. So essentially we are now into our new year and the new reality. And the bottom line is that the Commission looked at the money that was in the system, and because local news was in trouble, they allowed operators in Canada to take money out of local expression and put it into local news. So nationally, across the entire national landscape, companies in Canada are eligible to take some funding from local expression, which is what we do, and put it into the local news gathering organization. So that's forcing us to deal with less money.
So less money, that sounds like quite a bit of change. What's that going to look like?
Well, our mandate is clear. We have to continue to make local expression content. As part of a larger company now, vibrant media company, they understand content and they emphasize the importance of good quality content. We're excited about the opportunities that are ahead of us because I think what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to make some different shows. We're going to be a little more nimble. Production cycles are going to be a little quicker. It's the classic. We're going to ask people to do as much or more with less. But that seems to be consistent with the landscape across Canada in every genre in production.
Okay, sounds good from that perspective. But how you guys have been very involved in the community. You help people develop their stories. You really accompany them through the production process. That's how you've contributed to building the community here. What's that going to look like moving forward?
It will continue. Like we still, basically the first people to talk to will be Kim Bell and myself, and we'll still hear you out on your ideas, and if we can help you make them, we're going to help you make them. The ideas must come from the community. That's the important, critical, consistent thing. These might take different forms. We might look at short-run series as opposed to one-off documentary. And the whole purpose is to shorten production cycles and have people create the content a little quicker. And so then we get into potentially multi-camera stuff or block shooting stuff. And it opens up a whole new world of opportunity for ideas. That's, I think, what we like about it.
Well, that sounds promising. What are you going to be able to do to support? That sounds like you're going to need more equipment, maybe kind of a different setup. Is there?
Oh, you're good.
Something coming there?
We might have rehearsed this part a little bit. So we actually do have some new resources coming into the market. We have some 4K cameras, tripods, sound equipment, lights that will be available to some productions on a loan-out basis. So the license fees will obviously be reduced, but some of that value will be there in terms of other things we can offer. We also have some IMAX that will be available for post-production work. It's another way to engage with producers and another way for producers to arm themselves with some of the tools they need to get the jobs done.
It still sounds like a lot of change, Cam, and I know people are going to they're going to be feeling nervous about this because this has been a really special opportunity. Is there anything different that's going to happen in the coming year? Any opportunities for promotion that might be different?
Well, I think I mentioned that being part of this large media company is pretty exciting. They treat their local expression content in Ontario, Quebec, and in the Maritimes with great reverence. It's given substantial placement on their website. They're very active on social media. They treat it as a competitive advantage, as a differentiator in the market for themselves. They emphasize local stories like we do. They want people to find these local stories. And it's actually very exciting that in talking to their local expression staff out east, that they get very excited when they come to work to make these great shows that have a larger audience. So yeah, I think the possibility for audience growth, for promotion, is significant.
Still sounds like a lot of change, but I know the community is looking forward to continuing to work as they can within what has been a really innovative program.
Yeah, and I think we're interested in talking to people face to face. I mean, that's, oh, stand by. Okay.
Time's up.
I think we're done. But, you know, there are opportunities. If you're seeing this now in advance, we hope to see you at a town hall. We have 2 town halls scheduled for Winnipeg. We have another one scheduled for Brandon. If you're seeing this at the town hall, I apologize, maybe it's repetitive. But the opportunity for us to speak with people in person is critically important, and we will continue to be the first person that greets them at the door.
So we've talked about a lot of changes here, Cam, and you know, ultimately the media landscape in Canada, the media landscape in the world is evolving at a really fast pace. You know, I think it's fair to say that what we're talking about today is part of that bigger picture. But can you just sum it up for us? What's it going to look like here in Manitoba?
Well, the opportunities are still there. Like the program is evolving because it had to. With less money in the system, we're not able to do exactly the same things we did. So we have to look at this realistically, and we want everyone to realize that the opportunities are still there, and we're fully committed to making great local content like we always were.
So thanks, Cam, for you know, giving us a good overview of what's coming, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the program's going to play out in the coming years.
Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate your time.